Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how you can be able to create a Roblox YouTube banner on your computer. So without further ado, let's get into the video. The first thing I want to do is go into Google and search up YouTube banner dimensions. And you want to go to images and click the first one that you see and copy or save the image. Then you want to go into your editing software, which is mine is Photoshop, and create a new file. Once you have created that, you want to change the width to 2560 and the height to 1440. Leave the resolution at 72 and the color mode at RGB color. And you can change the background context to white or transparent, but I just left mine as white. Once you're done with your background, you want to create a new layer and put it on top of the first layer. Then you want to paste the image you got from Google and go to edit, free transform, and scale the image to your canvas size. As you can see, there is a certain area where we can be able to have our text and logos if we want all device users to see it. So that's where we always want to keep our text, and the desktop max is where you want to maximize where you have your thing. So you want to change the opacity of the actual picture layer and add a layer underneath that. Now you want to lock the first layer just to avoid any shifting when creating our actual banner. Select layer 2 and select the rectangle tool and choose the color of your fill. I'm going to go for a nice pink blush because that's the theme I'm going for in this banner. Then you want to try and extend the rectangle from the left hand side to the right hand side of desktop max. As you can see, a rectangle is not as visible from the layer 1. It just means you just have to lower the opacity. So you want to unlock layer 1 and lower the opacity to a point where it's not as visible but you can still see it. You want to relock layer 1 and try and fit the rectangle to the edges as perfectly as you can. Once you're done with that, you want to go to Google and start looking for the different images you want to add to your banner. I'm thinking of adding some clouds because I feel like that adds a nice ambience to my banner. So I'm going to look up the words clouds pink PNG and make sure you search up PNG or transparent to avoid any removing of backgrounds in Photoshop or any editing software you have. Now I've chosen the one I like, I'm just going to click it so I'm able to redirect me to the page to download it. As you can see, it takes me to this website, and I can show you that this website is very safe because I use it all the time for my vectors and images. You want to click the big yellow download button or orange, whatever you want to call it, and press download. Then your download should start automatically, but as it says there, if not, you just click where they ask you to click. Now I'm going to look for more images, and I'm just going to speed this part up. Once you're done downloading and saving all your vectors and images, you're going to go back into Google and start dragging and dropping your images into your editing software. You can now scale it to how you like it, make it big or small, it's up to you. You can also change how bright or dark your image looks by going into image adjustments and toggle the brightness and contrast. You can also lower the opacity. And you can also duplicate the layer so you can be able to make 2 of them. Now to avoid the shifting of the rectangle, just scroll down, find the rectangle layer and lock it. Once you're done with that, you just want to start closing off the little tabs, and you can also lock the layers in place as well. Then you want to go back into Google and start bringing back more of your images you downloaded. Once you're done with your background, Alt to zoom in, and as you can see there's a text and logo safe area. This is where we're going to keep all our text and everything you want all devices to see. And now we're going to add a new layer, put it underneath layer 1 and add our text. This text can be anything you want. It can be a channel name or your Roblox username. I'm going to add my channel name, which is exstella. You can change the font, and I'll leave a link in the description box below to where you can get free fonts. The font I'm using today is called 𝓂𝒾𝒹𝒆, and you can change the sizing of your text as well, and try and center it as much as possible. So by using the move tool, they will give you guys to where your text is best suited. Once you're done with that, you just want to double click if you're on Photoshop to take you to layer styles, and there you can add a gradient, color overlays, strokes and much more. Today I'm adding a color overlay, a stroke, and I might do a bit of bevel and emboss. Once you're done with that, one thing I like to do is add a text warp. So what I do is go to the little T with a curve at the bottom and choose this style. Particularly like wave because it's the most subtle out of them. But depending on your preferences, you can do whatever one you like. Now from this point onwards, you can do whatever you like. One thing I'm going to add is a text underneath it that says videos every week, or you can put your particular posting schedule. If it's every Wednesday, every Thursday, you don't necessarily have to do this, but it adds a little touch to your banner. Now once you're done, you can scroll up and make layer 1 visible, and as you can see we have a lot of empty space. So I'm going to go back to Google and search for some things that can be able to fill up that space. You really want to minimize the amount of space you do have on your banner just to create a better more atmosphere and just to avoid your banner just being plain. So that's just the essence of filling up space. Once you're done with that, you just want to drag and drop it and just size it to where you'd like. Not everybody actually does have to fill up space. It's just my personal opinion because I like it when there's always somewhere to look at. So once you're done with that, you just want to start seeing if it all fits in between the text and logo safe area. And remember, there's still a lot of space in the desktop max area, so you can be able to add some other stuff there if you want to. Just trying to make sure everything is lined and centered, because you don't want to, when you actually import it into YouTube and it just looks a bit crooked, that's not going to look well for your channel. And now you're done. All we want to do is just file, save as, and save it to your desktop. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and see you soon. Bye.